Fentanyl is highly addictive. They said a point 3 of fentanyl can kill you.
Right.
Check, right? So I was working with this guy on my job. So he was taking the Subutex, right? They get the shot once a month in the stomach, and it was running out. And he's like, "Yo, I gotta do some coke." So I got him some coke, and then he had a piss test, and he was like, "Yo, what was in that coke that you gave me?" I was like, "What are you talking about?" He's like, "Dude, when I pissed, and I got they said I had majority was fentanyl in my system."
Right.
He was like, "There was cocaine, but also fentanyl." I'm like, "What?"
They're cutting it with it because it's cheaper.
So I'm like, so he must have cut it with fentanyl. That's when I discovered that I've been doing fentanyl for like almost 2 years.
You ever noticed lately, like sometimes you buy a certain crack or you smoking,
Start sleeping,
instead of you being so
nodding out.
cleaned up that you, like after a few minutes later, you're nodding out.
Yeah. Earlier today I was. I smoked some shit, nigga. I'm sitting right here like just going out. I'm like, yo, like what the fuck's going on? I can't even remember nothing. The horse tranquilizer shit, right? With the fentanyl and the horse tranquilizer, bro, that shit fucks you up to the point where you can't remember nothing.
Nothing.
You don't remember shit, man. And then like fentanyl, I didn't realize like I love cocaine, but I found probably a second love for fentanyl because the fentanyl, if it's cut properly, like really good,
The high is
it's fucking awesome.
Amazing.
I'm going all night. I'm spending at least what 200-300 all night. I got to. As soon as that shit run out, and it's like I'll try to go to sleep. Can't go to sleep. I don't want to sleep. I need some more. I need more.
Next day,
I've heard the expression like it doesn't have legs, like
yeah, it doesn't
you need
last
more
as
and you
long.
need more and you need more,
Yeah.
right?
Instead of like back then when you were doing heroin, like heroin would last for like 4 hours, at least
Yeah.
4 or 6 hours, you know, before you need your next fix.
Yeah, this
This shit's gone. This
Yeah, as
shit's
soon as
gone
I-
quick.
Right.
Hour and a half. Sometimes not even that.
Probably less than 15 minutes.
Do you get what you call grease when you smoke fentanyl? You see
Yeah.
how you scrape that pipe
Yeah,
for the crack residue?
yeah.
Yeah, you get the real.
But see, son, like
that push
I mean, how long? I mean, that you scrape that thing almost clean.
yeah, because I'm about to get some more. That's why. But outside of that, if there's chemical in it, it's a certain color. Like if it's pure like crack cocaine, it's gonna be white. If it's cut with fentanyl or some other chemical, it's gonna be like a tan. Like what do you say? Like it's gonna look dirty. Like this is dope. You know what I'm saying? You mix it with the dope and it'll either be clear or dirty, but it'll be like a tan dirty, like this box, it'll be like that. So that's how I know like it's not gonna be a good push because it's fentanyl, and I don't want fentanyl. I want crack. I want cocaine. Fentanyl is not it for me, but my body's addicted to it, but my mind isn't. Because I don't wake up wanting to go get fentanyl. I wake up wanting to get crack cocaine. I want coke, not fentanyl. Fentanyl is too strong. Fentanyl has a weird taste. That's why sometimes when I'm smoking, I be like, is it me? Or does this shit taste funny? And I ask somebody around, like, yo, does this taste funny? Like, yeah. I'm like, all right, so there's chemical in it. It's either cut with fentanyl or some type of chemical. And that's the other problem is that it's not just fentanyl. There's other things in it. There's other chemicals. So all these chemicals combined, it's scary. Like, I don't like that shit. I don't like feeling like when I open up a bag, this could be the last one. And then if it tastes funny, it's like, fuck. I can't do nothing because I already spent my money on it. So now I gotta finish it. And then when I'm on my last bag, I'll be like, all right, you know what? I pray to God, hopefully this isn't it. Because I need at least 5 bags. I know I took a piss test the other day. Ironically, I didn't have any fentanyl in my system. Ironically. So that means the crack that I've been doing hasn't had fentanyl in it. But I know what I smoked earlier today definitely had fentanyl in it because I smoked it instantly. I started fucking nodding out. I'm like, what the fuck? It's not okay. And the thing is that they put the fentanyl, they cutting it so that they can make more money. All this is about greed with that fentanyl. And on top of that, right, in New York, they seized a Russian ship, I believe it was, about like 1 billion pounds of fucking fentanyl. I'm like, number one, who has enough money to purchase all that shit? And number two, where are they selling all that? So that means that that majority, about 50% of the guys that hustle in America are buying fentanyl so they can cut it with whatever products they're selling to make more money. And not realizing when they're cutting that shit that they're really putting their business at risk, because the fentanyl is gonna kill somebody. Especially somebody that's like me. It would probably possibly kill me because I can't stop. I wanna keep going. I like to party. And those people that like to party are gonna party hard. You party hard or go home. You know what I mean? There's a lot of guys that fucking come down here and smoked it, and I didn't realize, like, yo, bro, like, do you know what's in that bag? I don't care. All right, like, I know this.
You see how out of control San Francisco is right now, downtown?
Yeah.
With the home. Oh my God! I was just watching a
The
documentary.
homeless rate down there is fucking probably at an all-time high. I would even say Springfield's homeless rate is at an
You got
all-time
crystal
high.
meth out there that's big too.
Crystal meth is fucking terrible.
Crystal meth.
And then they're mixing it with the horse tranquilizer with fentanyl and methamphetamine. Fuck out of here. And people are going to go purchase this shit. That's what like really bugs me. That's like that they want to go buy it. Like, why do you want to buy that? Like, what does that really do for you?
Do you ever get concerned that you'll build up such a tolerance that you might want to go buy it?
No. I wouldn't even want, and if I have a tolerance to it, fuck it, but I am not putting myself in a position to die. Because that's all you're doing is just trying to kill yourself. That's how I see it. I see it as you're just trying to kill yourself. You're purchasing something that's going to kill you eventually. So if you're spending like more than $50, like, that's a lot of fentanyl, bro. But the fact that you're even able to handle that amount is actually pretty amazing. Because remember, a 0.3 of fentanyl and a pure fentanyl can kill you instantly. And that's what happened to the guy that I was working with at his job. The motherfucker, his friend bought a 20, all right, of pure fentanyl. He said, yo, bro, you should take your time sniffing that if you're gonna sniff it. He said, fuck it. He's acting like it's just like cocaine. And fentanyl is nothing like cocaine. It does not give you the same effect. It'll give you that jittery effect, but it's not the same effect as coke. Because as soon as he sniffed that shit, his eyes started rolling in the back of his head, and he fucking passed out and he died. Fucking died. And I'm looking at him like, yo, bro, like, you're acting like it's okay, like nothing happened. He's like, why do you think I'm sniffing? Why do you think I'm drinking? You know what I mean? Why do you think I'm doing half the stuff that I'm doing? I do it to drown everything, all that feeling, emotion out. Can't walk around depressed all the time. And I'm just like, nah, man, that's not how it is, dude. That can't be how it is, man. That stuff is just too much, dude. Way too much. I can't fuck with it. I'm all set. I don't like fentanyl. Fentanyl's a terrible thing, dude. And eventually, what's going to end up happening in the next 10 years, it's going to consume so many people that we're probably going to be fucking extinct, dude. Because they're putting it in everything. Putting fentanyl in weed. They're putting fentanyl in fucking probably birthday cakes. Yeah, that stuff is no good, man. And it really sucks because you can never really tell when it's.
Well, they found fentanyl that colored and looks like candy.
Wow.
They're pressing pills, and from what I've read, what I understand, that if the recipe's right, then you might think you're getting a Valium or an Oxycontin, Percocet, and if they just dilute it a little bit with whatever type of filler, whatever cut, and then some people think, because it's real popular, Molly's and Xanax and Percocets, right? They're real popular so you think, oh, I'm buying a Percocet, which is horrible.
Yeah.
But in fact, you're buying fentanyl. They're making, whereas someone like you might be able to buy a bag of fentanyl for $2, $3. They might be paying what for one Percocet? Think about it.
$30.
But in fact, it's fentanyl.
Yeah. Yeah. It's fucked up, man. It's all that, and all it is just so that to make money.
And there can be some people think, well, I'm just taking a pill. I mean, these doctors prescribe these.
Yeah.
So I'm not shooting it. I'm just taking a Percocet. But in reality, you're taking fentanyl.
Yeah.
And the Percocets, of course, lead to heroin and fentanyl.
Yeah. Which
But
you're
the
not gonna
plague,
get
the
heroin.
epidemic right now is the fentanyl.
It's highly addictive. It's definitely hard to kick if you are addicted to it. I know. It took me a while to get over it. At least maybe a year to get off of wanting fentanyl. Because I haven't sniffed for a very long time. You know what I mean? I stopped buying that cocaine that I was buying. So whatever. So I know it takes it's rough. It's gonna be rough for anyone that's addicted to it to get off of it. And I wouldn't be surprised if they start implicating programs to get off fentanyl because of the withdrawals you'll have from it. I would not be surprised. But the question is, are these programs going to be successful with getting people off of fentanyl? The same way we're trying to get people off of heroin. How successful can we be? The government doesn't really give a fuck because the insurance company makes money. They want you to be sick. They want you to be fucked up so they can make money. That's how the insurance companies make money. They're not going to cover that shit. They're not going to pay, for you to get off of fentanyl. There's no programs to help you get off of cocaine. There's no programs to help you get off of certain drugs. And the ones that they do have, there's a system that's in place to keep you on that shit. And it's never going to, it's a never-ending cycle of bullshit. It's a never-ending cycle of death and gain and greed. Money, death. Money, death. The only thing in between it is the drug.
There's a point that I've seen when I've talked with different people that are addicted that they seem to have their looks, they seem to have that youth, and then there's just that point that they just cross over, and then they look old, and it can happen at any time. Anytime. It sucks the life out of you.
Oh yeah, it's
a slow suicide, in my opinion.
I agree.
Potentially.
It is. It is. No, there's no way around it because, like I said, a 0.3 of fentanyl can fucking kill you, man. So if I know that it's in there, and I'm taking the risk for a fucking high just to get off of it.
And what if there is that bag that you think, oh, this is just a regular bag, Scooby-Doo or whatever the name is, right? You think this is the flat high or whatever, but you actually get a bag of pure fentanyl.
I'm dead. I won't know what's going to happen after that, but I know I'll be dead. And the thought of it sucks because I'm more grateful to know that I'm trying to slow down from doing drugs, but I know I need to stop soon because if I don't stop, I'm gonna die, and that's the fear. That's the part of me that keeps me stuck. Is because I'm not afraid to die, but I don't want to die, and knowing that I am gonna die at some point because we're all born to die, but I'm not ready to die right now. I don't want to die right now. It's a fucking scary thought, man. It's scary. It's very fucking scary. And I don't want that. I don't want to die right now. I don't want to lose my life. I don't want to lose myself. My son needs me. My family needs me. The world needs me. I need to fulfill my purpose. And doing drugs isn't it. Doing fentanyl is not it. Fentanyl is not a way of life. But at this moment, it's a part of my life, and I don't want to deal with that no more because that part of my life is destroying me, mentally, physically, emotionally. It's destroying everything. It took things. I lost everything. I lost my job, lost my home, lost lost my material things that I enjoy. I lost so much from behind it. It wasn't the crack, it's the fucking fentanyl, dude. Fentanyl makes you go crazy. Makes you have evil thoughts. It makes you do dumb shit. It makes you not care about nothing. And it's too strong to stop. Keep going on that shit, going and going and going, and you don't even know when you're ready to die yet. You know you're gonna die. Sometimes you feel like you're dying when you do that shit, but you still keep doing it anyway.
So you've tried alcohol excessive, you've tried methadone, you've tried crack, you've tried powdered cocaine, and you've tried fentanyl and other drugs. What is the worst drug that you've ever tried? What is the most deadly, dangerous drug that you've
Crystal
ever
meth.
tried? Crystal meth.
Crystal meth. That shit is terrible. It's disgusting. I don't like it, and it's not. That shit is scary because
Now, what kept you longer though? What?
Cocaine.
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 Do you think the crack, cocaine, and the fentanyl mixture is potentially one of the dangerous, most deadly mixes because it's kept you longer than
Yeah.
methamphetamine?
Yeah.
Right.
It's a deadly mix because it's hard to get. It's hard to stop.
Hard to stop.
It's really hard to stop. And once you stop, or at least try to stop, it doesn't feel like you did. So it's very easy to fall right back into it, which is the sucky part. And that's exactly what happens to me. I stopped for 5 months, but because I wanted it just a little bit, next thing you know, I'm out here smoking crack. I got pure coke, from pure coke to fucking fentanyl crack. Cause it ain't pure coke and crack. It's not. It's definitely fentanyl. And everybody knows that they're doing it and doesn't care.